Hello and welcome. So how do we solve a multiplication problem using grid method other than the normal traditional method? Because there are various ways to solve multiplication. So today I want us to check out a grid method of solving multiplication. So here I have a question which wants us to solve 23 multiplied by 18. And in order for us to solve this, one thing we should be able to decompose 23 into its constituent place values as well as 18. Therefore, in order for us to decompose 23, 23 is 20 and 3 because 20 plus 3 is 23. And we can decompose 18 into 10 because, of course, 1 and then 0 and 8. So 18 is 1 and 8. This way, it's very easy to multiply the numbers. So we are just going to multiply them and just place them on their respective position. 20 times 10, so it's easy to multiply 20 and 10 because it's just 2 times 1. So it's 2, and then the two zeros, we bring them here. And then 20 times 8, it's like 8 times 2, that is 16. And then the 1 0 on 20, we just bring it forth here. And then 10 times 3 is 30, and 8 times 3 is 24. Now we have already multiplied them because we are multiplying them in this series. We are multiplying this by this, and then we take 8 again by 20. We take 10 by 3 that way. Lastly, we just do addition. So 200 plus 160. This gives us a total of 0, 6, 3. And then we add the next 30. If you add that, you're going to get 0 plus 0 is 0, 6 plus 3 is 9, and 3 plus 0 is 3. And lastly, we have 24. We add the last 24. 0 plus 4 is 4, 9 plus 2 is 11, so 1 carry 1, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So basically, 23 multiplied by 18 gives us 414. As simple as that. Let's give it a harder trial. Let's give it a harder trial, something that will a little bit test our brain. 147 multiplied by 53. If we decompose 147, you can see I've made 3 grids to the right and 2 grids downward, considering the top grid constant. So 147, we have 1 and 0, 0 for the hundreds. And then we have the 40th. So the 40s, that is, it's on the tens unit. So that is 4 and 0. And then the 7, which is on the unit value, just remains as 7. And then 53, 5 is on the tens. So we are going to have 5 here and a 0 because it has another digit ahead. 3 is on the unit value. So 3 is just like the ones. Then we multiply them. So under normal style, 100 times 50 is just like 5 times 1. And then we add the 3 zeros, 2 from 100 and 1 from 50. We can do again 100 times 3. So that is 300. Luckily, multiplication of numbers by 100 or powers of 10 is very easy. Just putting on the zeros. 50 times 40, it's 5 times 4, 20. And then we have 2 zeros. We have 2 zeros. And then there is 40 times 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. And then we have a 0 from 40, 120. And lastly, we have 50 times 7, which is 5 times 7, 35. And then this 0 from 50 becomes 350. And lastly, we have 3 times 7, which is 21. After that, we just do addition of these things that I've written inside with the yellow color. Forgive if that color is not yellow. 5,000. I can combine all of them actually in order. So there is 2,000. There is 350. Sorry, this is 2,000. This is 2,000. There is 350. And then there is 300. Of course, remember when adding, we add them in order. We just organize them well so that we're not going to have troubles when adding. Then we do addition. Today I've decided to do a longer one, but you can still also do one by one. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. 5 plus 2 is 7 plus 2, that is 9. 0 plus 0 is 0 plus 3 is 3 plus another 3, 6 plus 1, 7. And then 5 plus 2 is also 7. In normal multiplication style, when you take 147 that we had and we multiply by 53, then automatically, definitely we are going to get 7,790. You can do a lot of practices, try with various numbers to be able to comprehend this method, one of the most recommended methods. Thank you very much.